Hi, I'm Brooke Bernstein. I volunteered all day and evening at Pridefest, and it was a huge success, and thank you for recognizing that, Council Member. The big news, as promised over and over again, was the drag show was G-rated. So I challenge those council members and members of the community who so stridently attacked Pridefest, attacked drag, and attacked Castle Rock Pride over the past months to publicly admit that they were wrong. Maybe even apologize to the Castle Rock Pride Board. And instead of continuing to attack Castle Rock Pride, congratulate and thank them for putting on such a lovely, family-friendly event for our community. Unfortunately, as people have said, protesters showed up intent on intimidating attendees. First, protesters from Patriot Front, the Rocky Mountain Active Club, and the Proud Boys, all well-known white nationalist, anti-Semitic hate groups. Is this really what Castle Rock and Douglas County want to be known for, to be in the media for? I wonder, are there any of the anti-Pride Fest, pro-book banning people in attendance here today happy and proud that these kinds of hate groups showed up? If not, why aren't you speaking up today and expressing your concern that these dangerous groups were at this event with lots of children? Aren't you concerned with protecting the safety and well-being of all children? Second, the Jimmy Graham Abel Shepherd protesters. As they said before, they had their white t-shirt uniforms gathering in mass, hovering over people to, as stated in Jimmy's email, model righteous masculinity and strength to all attendees, especially children. And while noting that he wouldn't be armed, he continued, "I don't need a gun to be powerful and dangerous." I was there. I was far more than uncomfortable and highly concerned. It did not feel peaceful. It felt threatening. It was designed to be feeling threatening. It scared children. Children were crying. It was triggering to teens and adults. Some teens left, but given the protesters inside and outside the venue, they no longer felt safe to stay in Castle Rock, and they took refuge in other towns. Do we want that? It created a tinderbox. If one person had acted out, there was not enough sheriff officers to handle what could have ensued, and people would have been hurt. What the children and teens in attendance actually needed was to be protected from the self-righteous, self-proclaimed Christian protesters professing a goal to protect the children but actually harming them. So I have one more challenge. Which town council members and those in the audience who so vehemently attacked Pridefest is willing to stand up publicly, acknowledging that the Jimmy Graham Abel Shepherd protest was harmful to children, that it actually harmed children, and it put the children and other members of the community at high risk for physical harm?